Tasty Tuesday, loves. How are you guys doing tonight? Yes, you know who it is. Lavina, Poetic, Empress, coming at you with what? Supreme Blackness. Supreme Blackness is divine energy, supreme frequency, and universal vibration. So I have missed you guys, and I wanted to pop in and talk to you about Supreme Blackness. It's more than just one of my brands. Supreme Blackness is literally Supreme Blackness. Divine energy is us. And when I say us, all uh, people who are what they say melanated, carbonated, uh, nine ethers, excuse me. We're made up of everything in the cosmos, in the earth, anything you could possibly think of. Yes, it's in us. Okay, we are surely divine energy, and I'm so thankful for it. And with that divine energy comes the supreme frequency. And what frequency are you vibrating on? Because it's the supreme frequency, universal vibration. That vibration source deals mainly with what? Love. The only way you're going to get really jacked up is if you abuse your power. But let me go back a little bit. We are divine energy. Um, I um, learned from the Commission pantheon of the Neteru, and it's an ongoing, well, no matter what pantheon you decide to learn from, it's ongoing. It's an ongoing learning, growing, maturing um, journey, spiritual journey that we're on. And so, with that energy, I've talked about how I identify with actually all of the energy, but I'm first seeing myself in segment uh, or set ma'at, because that balance, without ma'at, we can, kind of forget it. She keeps us balanced, and you have to balance it with 180 degrees of this particular energy with this particular energy, so you can have a whole. That I learned from. Uh, oh my goodness, her name is escaping me, but she's one of my favorite teachers, Sister Myra, and I believe it's Sister Myra Ross, Sister Myra. But in any case, I'll get back to you on that. But she is an, oh my goodness, extremely excellent teacher. But she was saying how we have to, balance that energy. I first learned it, of course, through my in the commission teachings, and I believe she follows that teaching also. Excuse me. She follows the teachings also. Um, Now, this supreme frequency, believe it or not, is your emotions. Yeah, your emotions, your feelings. That's how that's the energy, that's the frequency we use to send out the vibration. And that's why we have to be careful with vibrations, with frequency we're sending out that's going to vibrate out into the atmosphere, because divine will bring that thing right back to you. So it's divine energy, supreme frequency. What frequency are you putting out? Are you putting out love? Are you putting out hate? Are you putting out joy? You putting out peace? You putting out anger? And the deal is, you can manifest things with anger, but eventually you're gonna want to stop being angry. And it's like, oh my goodness, because I came to that place where I was like, okay, how do I manifest? And I'm not angry anymore. Where's my stop? And the deal is you have to learn how to manifest on a frequency of love, because that is one of the highest uh, frequencies out there. So, because it's the all in all, and that is what divine looks for us, being so we're made like divine. We're made of the essence of divine. So we should look like and act like divine. And, sometimes, like I said, with the energy that comes forth, sometimes divine has to deal with some things. And honey, when that rage is released, all I can say is be honest, be in the middle where you can get some love, where your love is vibrating and you're uh, vibrating with divine, and you don't get caught up in the blow away, the takeaway, the cleansing that needs to happen. So divine energy, supreme blackness. And another thing about supreme blackness is people, excuse me, have a some people, not all people, have an issue with the word black. I'm like, do you know everything comes out of blackness? Everything is birthed out of blackness, out of darkness. Cut the light off. Close your eyes. What do you have? Blackness. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. I don't know why people are so scared of it. Therein lays your power, in blackness, in the dark. It's in your dark times, in those black times, that you find who you are. Because I know it was in, honey, my dark times that I found myself and my gifts and my talents. And the deal is, once I started studying the Netaru and seeking divineness within me, I learned more things about myself. We have so many gifts and talents. Do not believe what some people who don't follow in truth, who don't live in truth, tell you about. You only have one gift or two gifts. Seek to know who you are. Seek to find out what you've been really put on earth to do. Don't let people tell you. It's so much information, and information is great and it's good, but you need to know what divine is saying, what the all in all is saying about you and who you are and what you were put here to do. It's a shame that we have been programmed from little of people telling us what to do. And I'm not talking about your mother, because your mom knows what's best. And I know there are mothers out there who don't. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the mothers that's pointing you in the right direction. But, you know, other people, oh no, you should do this or you should do that. What do you want to do? What does the divine say about that? What does your higher self say, tell you about who you are and what you are and what you want to do? That's the path. That's the love. That's the joy. That's the information. That's the knowledge and wisdom you should be standing on. I cannot stand here and say, you should be doing this and dot, dot, dot. The only person I could possibly confirm what divine is saying to is my child, because I gave birth to that child. Yes. Now, like I was saying, divine energy will reveal to you that blackness is not an evil thing, it's not a bad thing, it's not a lack thing, it's a good thing. Do you see any lack in the universe? No. When you go outside and when the sun is down, you see all the beautiful stars, the moon, you see other planets. This because Kepra is still, the universe is still creating itself. It's still transforming and moving and bringing things into being. And just like Kepra, you can constantly move and transform. And with your words of power, these words are power that comes from your mouth. You can continue to bring things of love and of joy and of peace and of life into being. You can create anything you want according to life. Be about that. Be about life. You shouldn't go to a library and there's a whole huge section about war. No. Where's a whole huge section about nature, about truth, about peace, about helping one another? Because I don't know if you've read Madhu Netter, but in the book it says that there is, in the waters of possibilities, the waters of noon, there is um, no titles on things. Okay, the titles came basically with humans. Okay, and yes, um, when Divine spoke things into being, she used the energy of feminine and masculine for things to be birthed in the earth. But all of this other stuff, heterosexual, uh, homosexual, asexual, transsexual, that doesn't matter. The character matters. What you're doing with your life, who are you loving on, who are you helping, who are you smiling at? Because it's not about money all the time. It is about a simple good afternoon. It's about how are you doing? It's a simple smile will encourage someone. I smiled uh, about 2 weeks ago in the store, and this woman, I thought she was going to cry. That literally made her day. Just me smiling. And she said she saw me. She was like, I guess 15 feet away from me. I didn't know she was there. She came up to me. So I'm thankful that I smile at people. I'm thankful that my smile brightens someone's day. So my point is, supreme blackness is power. Supreme blackness is nothing uh, that's going to cause you any harm or anything of that nature. As you can see, honey, and it's also fly. What? I must say myself, I do make it look good. But Divine gave me this, and Divine gave me Supreme Blackness, the meaning of it in three parts. First, it was divine energy, and then she gave me supreme frequency, and then universal vibration to let me know this is about everything in the universe. It's about everything on the planet. It's about everything in us. And it's time that we use it. Excuse me. Like I said, we are divine energy. Supreme frequency are the emotions and the the frequency of your emotions that you are uh, letting out in the atmosphere, because your emotions trigger a feeling, and that feeling you release it in the atmosphere and it vibrates out into the universe. And our deal is we want to stay connected with that universal vibration of love and joy and peace of Ma'at, so we can stay balanced. We want to, you know, be helpful to one another, encourage one another, love one another. It's a beautiful thing. And I know I just came on and started talking and whatnot, but I hope that you get the gist of what supreme blackness is. It is life. As you can see, I have the symbol of life in the middle. Excuse me, because we are life, we are energy, we are frequency, we are vibration. What are you doing with your supreme blackness? Because, honey, it is definitely power, a power that is worth living. Well, you guys, I didn't want to go this Tuesday without popping in and saying Tasty Tuesday to you. So please do me a favor, go on YouTube, share, like the video. I'd appreciate it. And also, you can send me donations at Cash App, ReadBooks. Whatever you have to give is appreciated because I'll use the time that I have to study, and that helps me out so I'm not always, out working for someone else, that I can work for myself. And not only that, I make teas and hoodies with supreme blackness. Always choose to love yourself more. Move something, do something, excuse me, and set the world on fire just by being you. So I appreciate your time here spent with me. It is such a blessing to be amongst you again. So you guys, dua, which means thank you. That's one of the things dua means. Dua. So thank you for sharing this time with me. Like I said, share and like the video. And whatever you have to donate, donations are welcome at cash sign, ReadBooks. And you can also purchase my books. They're available on Amazon, or you can contact me to purchase your book. Thank you. Have a tasty evening. Mwah.